All right, welcome to the second part of the Journey into Nerdom podcast. I am your host, SR Native. Along with me are my fellow co-hosts today, Forever Delicious, aka my brother, Mike. My brother
Hey,
from another mother. I'm gonna keep doing that one. Um, Zen Pixel, aka EJ.
Hey, hello.
E. We're splitting into two parts. I want to talk about Pokemon. This one
Pokemon.
Man,
and
Pocket Monsters.
all, yes, Pocket Monsters, and the backlash or the
The
outrage,
negativity, I
the
guess, the outrage,
negativity
yeah.
about it, about the new Pokemon Sword and Shield. That
Yeah,
game dropped this Friday or yesterday for
yeah.
everyone. Pokemon Sword and Shield for the Switch. From what I've seen, people have like there's a lot of negativity going about it because of the graphics and whatnot, and there's well, let's get to the obvious. They cut the Pokédex in half or
I don't even know
so,
if it's in half.
or whatever. They cut a whole
Yeah,
lot of
it's a
the
good
Pokédex.
chunk. It's,
There's no national Pokédex or
yeah,
whatever. To which everyone is getting outraged by that as well. The lack that it's 30 frames per second on Switch. I never understood frames for a single player
That's right.
game,
yeah.
especially one that is RPG element turn based style. I never cared. I don't understand that, but we'll get into it. There's also other things too. I don't know much of the thing. The hashtag what Game Freak lied
Yeah,
is
Game
Yeah.
trending.
Freak lied.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over some of the things. Um, to which I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. That's my opinion about it. Like, I don't care. It's a Pokemon game. I'm not a stiffler when it comes to, or not stiffler. Is it stiffler?
Yeah.
Maybe stiffler.
Yeah,
Stick-
you
Yeah,
could say
is it
something, yeah.
Stickler or
Stickler,
stickler.
stickler,
Yeah,
both?
one of those.
stickler. Yeah,
Stifflicker.
whatever. Stiffler. A stickler for when it comes to like frames, especially for a game like this. Dark Souls, okay, I understand. Or Bloodborne, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I understand. But for this game, not really. I'm not really because it's a top down game, right? Or something like that.
It's,
It's like a
Sort
blend,
of.
right?
It's like a
yeah.
blend. Yeah, as I say, a blend of that. Does it still go to like
This one's not necessarily top down anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's more uh horizontal and top down, so it's like from the side.
Yeah. So you could have
Yeah.
said the side. Yeah. So, what do you think about that, Mike? You're the only. I think you're out of the only one of us that has played it so far.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's your
What do
What
you
turn,
is
think
your?
sir.
about what
I was gonna say,
exactly?
what is your take on it? Do you think they have a point, or do you think everyone's just throwing it way out of
I think they're
proportion?
just throwing it out of proportion. I don't know about way out of proportion because I have seen the examples of things that they're trying to say are bad or that
Have you
they
seen
say are
frame
bad.
drops?
No, I haven't seen any frame drops, especially when there's so many Pokemon that'll show up at one time, and then there's other players that show up too every now and then.
Oh, oh, is it really?
Because the when I went into the wild area, which is like basically the hub world, right?
Yeah.
If you're connected to the internet, a lot of other trainers show up.
Okay.
Like I
Huh.
guess other people's avatars will show up.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's why everyone was saying for online stuff like that. We're kind of
Yeah,
getting upset about that.
yeah.
But I don't know.
But I
I
mean, like
always,
most of them are just standing there because they probably already ran into a Pokemon in the middle of
yeah.
a battle, so they had to just have their placeholder.
They're PTSDing out in the middle.
Yeah, yeah. They're just standing in the grass, like, "Whoa, what's going on?" It's funny, but it's like, yeah, it's like it's
Um.
not gonna play out like somebody else's battle for you while you're
Yeah.
sitting there. So
Okay. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang. It'll come back to me, but um, I think they were just blowing out of proportion. Because I feel like this is their first go at it with Pokemon, with like an online service like that. I don't know if
Yeah.
they ever like, cause it's always been like go to a like a what do they call those stupid things? The station, not the state, the where you heal your Pokemon.
Pokemon Center. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. um, yeah, you always go to a Pokemon Center and you always say, oh, like, and you go there to battle, presumably.
Yeah. Usually.
I don't know if how long I haven't
Up,
been in the game so
I think
long,
up
so
until I want to say up until X and Y,
yeah. Even
because you
still,
could, because you could open up a little menu and then start battling there. I
yeah.
think, but yeah, like it wasn't like a predetermined destination you had to go to.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
And I always say it's their first time on the actual console itself. They've been just doing the uh, handheld
The
stuff. Well,
handheld stuff,
still
yeah.
doing handheld stuff, but you know, it's on the console. They don't know. I'm pretty sure maybe Nintendo didn't give them enough time or something to figure it out. They just kind of rushed it maybe a little bit, but I still don't see um any reason for them to be going crazy about it.
Yeah, I really don't see it either, honestly. Like some of it I feel is justified, but most of it I feel is just like you guys are really throwing this out of proportion for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, they did this, they cut corners here, they cut corners there,
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
and they're
that.
saying that they used they're redoing
They
they're
reused
reusing,
assets.
yeah, using sprites or
Yeah.
whatever. To which I don't know. I'll have to see for myself. I have it. I don't know why I didn't freaking try to even play it right now. But yeah. What else was there problem with? So I always see
Uh,
that Pokemon always turning around and like
yeah,
going back.
that's like the only one. That's like really the only thing that I'm like, okay, I agree with that. That could have used some more work. Like
Hmm.
I look at that and I'm like, yeah, it could have used more work, but at the same time, like I don't know. I don't know if there's really much else you could do. Like, what do you want it to like to do things that you don't normally see Pokemon do in the games? Like, I don't know. I really looking at that, I'm just like, I don't know if it would have helped or
Yeah.
not.
Hmm.
Because it's still always going to be like that. Everybody's going to be off by whatever.
I was
So
gonna say that too. Like it feels like yeah. I was gonna say even like in the DS versions or
yeah,
3DS versions, whatever you want to say. Like yeah, they were kind of off a little bit too as well.
yeah, they
I
hand you
mean,
items. They're not even like close to you or
yeah,
something like that. Yeah,
yeah, or yeah, you're the dude would like yeah he would rotate like funny, like he was like
yeah,
walking. He would have the walk motion, but he was just turning around.
yeah.
Yeah, which I'm just
Like
like
it's a thing that's been constant.
yeah
So
since the 3D models that they've had. So
yeah,
what was it? Also, they removed some attacks as well.
yeah. They removed. I don't know which ones, but yeah, apparently they removed like 100
Apparently
plus or something
they
like that.
apparently they removed Dragon Rage.
That's fine. It was kind of a weak move anyway for such a awesome sounding name.
Yeah.
Awesome sounding move is weak, so yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty weak, but it's still kind of like it was
Yeah,
still
it's like it's
nothing
been
like
there this whole
really
time.
yeah, but nothing really had a weakness or not a weakness but a resistance to it either. So that's why I think that was a pretty popular one as well.
Hmm.
What was the next one? Anything you remember? Do you remember any of the for the hashtag? What were they saying about it too? 30 frames, which I don't care about
30 frames.
frames.
30 frames is just one of those things that I'm just like, why are you guys complaining about that? Like, I understand you want it to look smooth, but not. It's not like we need it necessarily. You know what I mean?
Especially for this game. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else was there? There was like one that that was wanting to talk about. I forgot all about it now. We're talking about other things. Shoot. Anyway.
Is it the wireframe? Like the Pokemon sprites? Not the sprites, but the Pokemon themselves are basically the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
From
that
other
whole
Pokemon?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because apparently Game Freak was all like, we're gonna build it from the top down.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same. Well, see, it gets lost in translation because it's a Japanese, I think,
Yeah.
developer who was saying it or who was being
Mhm.
interviewed. And I feel like it got lost in translation, and all the
Yeah.
Westerners are freaking out about it.
Yeah.
And even
Okay.
then, apparently, that's like unverified if they actually did.
Say that exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's unverified if they actually did even use reuse
Yeah.
models.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is it just like?
I was
Go
reading
ahead.
that one article after we got off.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it was just basically saying like somebody apparently came out and said like, yeah, like I've been doing this for so many years, and you can easily like just fake these things if you wanted to make it look to make your argument. So just take this, basically copy and then put it over. Because their whole thing was like, this is the model for this one, and this is the model for Sword and Shield, and they're the same thing. But it's like, yeah, you can't really prove that because all you're doing, you might, for all we know, you're just taking the model from like Sun and Moon and then just repasting it over, and that's it. So they're like, yeah, I don't know if like your argument's actually true because anybody could Photoshop that together.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. I was gonna say is that's like lost in translation. Like they were talking about how Kojima said. Supposedly he said they were saying that Kojima does or said something about people that don't get Death Stranding or get the translation said that like Americans won't get it or whatever because they don't like a long slow burn movies or like anything that happens or something like that. I'm probably just totally destroying whatever he said, but anyway, the thing was it's just like he's like that's not what I said. Just saying like that's not what I said about America. I never said anything about that. So like yeah, it was weird. And like people were saying like, "Oh, he hates us," and like trying to get after Kojima. And I'm like, no, he doesn't hate us. He just
Yeah, it
he's like
kind of
we're
just gets lost.
yeah
Yeah.
gets lost in translation because the dude has to try and like okay, maybe you just got a bad translator. Oh man, but yeah. Um, overall, so you see a little bit of things, or you see all the things that they talk about Pokemon.
I mean, I've seen their examples, and I'm just like, okay, I get it.
Oh, okay.
With,
Because I've only
no,
seen just
I'm not saying like, oh no, it's a terrible game. Like, no, I really like it right now. I'm
yeah.
enjoying it. You know,
You
I'm having
Nintendo you Nintendo shill.
See, you call him a Nintendo shell. I waited like a month to get a light that's
I know.
Pokemon. It's Pokemon edition or whatever. And I still don't have the game.
Yeah. Oh man, such good. How you liking your light?
Oh, I love it. Like you guys really undersold it because I thought it was
Yeah.
just gonna be a mini, like oh, it's a Switch or whatever.
yeah.
But when I got my hands on it, oh man, I feel like a kid again, playing
Mhm.
around with it, making my me like a grown ass man, laughing at this digital potato looking thing. But yeah, I'm a little kind of pissed. Not really pissed, but like kind of feeling when it's the free to play games, but it's Nintendo has like a subscription service. or like a
Yeah.
$3 thing. It's just $3. I get that, but
Yeah.
it's like, oh, Nintendo crossed that line too. I
$20
guess.
for a year. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not
I
bad.
know. It's not bad.
I know what you
That's
mean. Yeah, I get
It's
what
not
you mean.
crazy, but yeah.
And they look cool too. The Kirby Battle whatever Smash or something. I was like, oh, I'm down to play this, but you have to pay money to get into it.
I think you can still play it. You can just play it offline.
By
Oh yeah.
myself?
By himself?
Wow.
Yeah. Not with all of
It's
us.
still fun, dude. It's like just
Oh yeah, that's true.
Monster Hunter for Kirby? Is that what
Yeah, you
said?
sold me when you
Yeah.
said Monster Hunter with Kirby. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, how's that gonna work? Can you like eat things? Can Kirby eat things? Are we all
No.
Kirby?
Yeah, you're all Kirby, but you can't eat
For
things.
We Are
You're all
Legion?
like given. You're given items. You're given sword, a hammer. You can either a sword, a hammer, uh, a beaker, I guess is what you, and
Beaker.
and a magic wand.
Oh, cool.
Those are the 4 items that you can use in there, or 4 classes, I should say.
I'm guessing the Beaker is more like the healer type, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. You played it. I haven't played it. Because you always play it when I'm not on. Oh man. Pokies. But I'm glad Pokemon's back. For now.
Yeah.
This is the first time they're on consoles, so I'm pretty sure there's gonna be kinks to work out,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and so hopefully they'll learn from this, which they always do. I'm pretty sure Nintendo doesn't make a bad game and say, all right, we're just gonna stick with that. Like, all right, find out what happened, and you know what, next game will fix that, fix a whole lot of it.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna do that to their AAA
Yeah,
titles.
if it's their lead games, yeah.
Yeah, their big
Yeah.
lead game. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen one that has really been like bad. Any Nintendo games. I'm trying to think if there's any. I don't think there's any. Like, I don't have taste for like Metroid games, but I know they're really good.
Well, even then, those people will tell you that the last ones were kind of meh.
Yeah.
That Last of M.
Yeah, I think it's Other M, whatever. Yeah, whatever. The
Okay.
one that like was on the Wii, and they were like, "Oh, like it's not that good."
Wow.
Oh, that was developed by Team Ninja.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was Team Ninja. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, the one that was actually story driven.
Yeah, it was Team.
No.
I believe it was Team Ninja.
Yeah.
Now, there's another studio. I think. Well, nah, take it back. I just don't get it. I guess that's it. We'll talk about whatever.
Point of the story. I'm liking it. If you like Pokemon, go for it.
Go for it. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get that coughing.
Yeah, I want to get that. That Woodoo.
Wooloo. Wooloo.
I'm not gonna have Woodoo evolve at all. Just have
Lord
less
Wooloo?
Yeah.
I still haven't looked at the whole Pokedex. I didn't. The only thing I looked up was just if you can get all of Eevee's evolutions, and that's it.
Let's
That's
say,
right,
well,
Eevee's-
Michael, you're
can you?
not gonna get.
What's
Yeah.
up? Not
Can
gonna
you?
get what?
Get
You
Eevee's
get-
evolutions?
Yeah, you can get all of them.
Oh.
I was gonna say, well, you can't look at the Pokedex, Michael, because it's incomplete. But I want to catch. I want to catch this generation's Pokemon, though. Like,
Yeah,
okay, I'm
yeah.
fine with. I'm fine. That's okay. I think that was what I wanted to talk about. Like, that's what I want to get. I want to capture this region's Pokemon. That's all, honestly. Like, yeah, I know. Like, I'll always have like a Gyarados or whatever. I know Magikarp's in there because obviously you can't really have Pokemon without Gyarados.
Yeah.
Certain ones. Because I know Charmander's in there. He's like the only one out of the original 3 that you can find in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said Caterpie's in there, right?
Yeah.
Like all the ones
I
that
had to
you're
look
just
for
like,
him.
I was gonna say, all the ones that you have, you're like, oh, okay. Like all the commons, like I
Yeah.
would say, like from almost every single region are there. Obviously, birds are gonna be everywhere. Pokemon bird. I wouldn't think they would be stick to just one region.
Yeah, that's true. They would fly
Or
around.
yeah, or like water Pokemon. The only things that like it would be like land Pokemon. Land Pokemon would be different. But yeah, I want to catch this generation's Pokemon. I'm excited for it. I want to do it. I'm ready. All right. We done with that? Done with Pokemons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
Time
Yeah.
for. Is there anything? Was there anything else that there was in the news or anything that we can talk about before we get to our main event?
New Sonic trailer.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, the new Sonic trailer. Redesigned Sonic since
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was that weird man baby thingy creature.
Human teeth.
Yeah, human teeth. Yeah, they made him. Long story short, they redesigned him. And he looks awesome.
Yeah.
Granted, now will I see the movie? Probably not. But um, I'm not really a Sonic fan. That's why. Uh, but nah, I think if I do, I'll probably take my niece and nephew to go see it, and I'll drag Mike
Yeah.
along to go see it
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
Jim
I'll go see
Carrey.
it.
Jim Carrey's in it.
Yeah,
It's been a while since he's been in a movie.
yeah. Because I know when my niece saw that first trailer, like, well, she doesn't know what Sonic is, so she was like, "I want to go see that movie. Like, can you take me to go see that movie?" I was like, "Yeah, all right, I'm gonna take you to see that movie." And I was like, "Gosh, I hope they redesign that." Oh, there was a lot of like not backlash, but there was one person on Twitter. I can't stand going on Twitter, by the way. Um, there was one person that was upset about that, about them redesigning it.
Was there?
Yeah, there was one person. Oh, dang it, I gotta find it. But like it was on the usual rounds that I go on to that on YouTube as well. They were talking about it. I'm not gonna name any names, new no YouTube names, but yeah, they were just talking about like how this one. I guess she also quote unquote she is also animator,
Mm-hmm.
and like she said like it's cool to see that I'm gonna paraphrase. It's cool to see that Sonic has redesigned and everything, but the fact that everyone that people complained about it just gives um like like she was like saying like the studio um damn it darn it dang it um the studio had to work make the animators work a lot more to
Oh, I think I know
redesign
what you're
that.
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was like that's no fair to the animators, and it's like, and they were like, and people and the creators shouldn't really listen to their audience.
Mm-hmm.
I am totally messing it up, but yeah, like something like somewhere along that line.
That the audience shouldn't dictate what the creators are making,
Yeah,
sort of thing.
yeah, there you go. Yeah,
So if they start whining, they're gonna get their way because it's like they're
yeah,
spoiled, sort of
yeah.
thing. Yeah. Okay.
But but them crying out for that, the Sonic fans in general, I would say, for them to, he listened to them and say, you know what, you're right. This is
This is
he doesn't look
good.
like Sonic at all. Yeah, because, geez, that thing was horrendous looking. The first Sonic, and now he looks a lot more like actual Sonic.
Yeah, it's almost as
Yeah,
if it was planned.
yeah, almost. Yeah, I would say
So that's
so.
my whole thing about it.
You think
I
so?
yeah, I think it was planned just
Hmm.
because say the first Sonic we saw was an Alpha Sonic,
Uh huh.
and they released like he's not rendered properly yet, or they haven't put details yet.
Hmm.
So they released that early. Everyone gets mad. Everyone sees the outrage, and it gets free publicity. So they released the beta Sonic, which is more animated.
Yeah.
So that just in that realm of possibility, especially how movie studios are super paranoid with their money and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, why would they not like ignore everything around them, how Sonic looks?
You're right.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That makes perfect sense.
It's like, yeah, that lady's right. Why would they force people to, redo everything from the ground up? Like, that's gonna take years.
Like, I've never seen
Unless
that
you
happen.
have-
Yeah, that's true. I've never seen that happen before either, really, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, well, we're gonna do this, whatever. We're gonna do this. Like, everyone, like, if you saw Optimus Prime with, like, the flaming
Yeah.
hood, people complained about that, would they have listened? I don't think so.
No.
No. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
because they know people
no.
are gonna see it either way, and they did. Like,
Yeah.
especially with the Transformers.
5 times.
Was it 5? Oh Lord,
I think it's 5, yeah.
5? Because we don't count the last one, because the last one can burn in hell.
Oh, yeah. I guess
there
that's
6?
6 then. Is there 6?
Like,
Transformers, Revenge of the
I think
Fallen.
you're right. Revenge of the Fallen, Dark Side
Dark
of the Moon,
Side of the Moon.
Age of Extinction,
Extinction. Yeah.
and then Last Night. Yes,
Last Night.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
5.
It's not 5, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so the fifth one we don't talk about.
Good lord. Yes, we don't talk about that one. That one. Michael Bay just phoned it in, that one.
No, God, he just got a paycheck of like what?
Yeah.
$100 million.
Pretty much.
It's like Pikachu. Was there outrage when Detective Pikachu came out? Just how he looked?
A little bit, but not as, I don't think as loud. Because he still looked like Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah. I think it's just the fact that people were outraged because of the fact that they were making a Pokemon movie.
Oh.
Like, oh, that'll never make money. It made money.
Yeah, Pikachu transcends generations. My mom knows who Pikachu is.
Mm-hmm. So does mine.
Right?
Yep.
It's like, how do you know?
And she enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. My mom too.
Like, oh, this is cool.
Is that really
Yeah.
a Pokemon? That's cool.
Yeah. It is really a Pokemon, Michael. It's an electric mouse with red cheeks. How do you not know this? I just kind of sad I don't get to catch my Bulbasaur, but oh well.
Maybe DLC.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe it would be free. You know,
Like an update.
Nintendo's
Like,
really-
we're updating.
I was gonna say yeah. Nintendo's really kind of not like that. The DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
They're
also
just
thought
like-
Nintendo was above subscriptions with
Yeah.
paying monthly.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they were thinking like, well,
There's money.
no, because their online was kind of like whack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, depending on what game you played, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they could fix it without charging us.
Yeah.
I'm sure it still is because it's like only for. Well, we never tried. We played Smite and it's okay. It's really good. I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
but
good.
that's not
Yeah.
you don't need a subscription for that.
That's
just
high res stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can play like Fortnite and all those things if we wanted to.
Yeah.
If we wanted to.
If we wanted to, I'm not gonna play Fortnite.
Come on, you want your Imperial Stormtrooper?
How much was it? $15?
Yeah, $15.
Oh god.
Screw that.
I thought it was
Apparently,
free.
apparently, I had like 27 or something like that, or more than that actually on mine when I last
Let me
played it.
You had $27 on your.
Like what worth of stuff? Yeah, apparently.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I think I bought some stuff too. I think I only bought like one skin.
So I might just buy that. Just
Bought
because,
a ton of
What?
emotes.
just to be like, yeah, I got it. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna touch this game again.
You don't know. You might be
the money's
boss.
there, you know. So
Yeah, you might be freaking boss in on the Switch. You know.
I might. No, not since they went cross-platform. Because
You can take
everybody's
that
doing
off.
that. I probably can. I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah, I'm curious. How is it without cross-platform against
The one time that I played it at Gabe's house,
Mhm.
I came in like top 3
Huh.
just by doing nothing really. In terms of like building, I
Building.
just ran around and killed everybody.
See, now I'm down. Like, what-
Yeah, I think I got like 6 kills in that game, and I was like, I'm top 3, dude. Like, what am I supposed to do
oh crap! I think I'm down
So-
now.
So we don't have to play like even for like Arena of Valor as well.
Yeah, I don't think you had to pay for that. You didn't. I didn't
Hmm.
have the thing before that when I played it.
Hmm.
Is it a
Okay.
tutorial?
It's
You guys play
Yeah,
that
there's a
shit?
tutorial.
Oh,
yeah. There's a
balls.
tutorial. So it's just for Nintendo stuff, online Nintendo.
Yeah,
That subscription. Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And you just play for their services, like the Nintendo, the NES games, and the Super Nintendo games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are pretty cool.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Learn something new. Oh man. Sonic trailer. Cool.
Good job, guys.
good time.
Good job. Yeah. Good
Yo.
job. Good job. Oh man. Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. All right. We're gonna get into this. This is one I just thought about it. Like it just like came to me, what 2 nights ago?
Yeah,
Open
in a
that
dream.
doc. Yeah, in a dream. No, I was just speculating things. I think a lot, and I was thinking about like, oh, I wonder if because in my head, hold up, I want to mark this real quick. Okay, 3:30. Okay. Just so we have like, what's it called in the YouTube channel?
Mm.
I can
Oh, like
wanna
channel?
listen to the yeah, if we want to listen to
Yeah.
the conversation, just this conversation alone, they can do it. But yeah, it came to me, and I was talking to you guys about it because I was watching was it Return of the Jedi,
Mhm.
and I was just
Mhm.
thinking about like how his character, Luke Skywalker's character, struggles a lot in those movies, and like nowadays, like and you know how today's cinema, it's reversed with the it's no longer like the male protagonist is the lead anymore. It's the female protagonist now that is the lead. Um, and I feel like Hollywood has gotten it wrong about how they should write their female leads or in general, like oh not in general, yeah in general. Um, and I've like, how they progress in story or in their stories as well, or how they progress in their films.
Mhm.
Um, and they don't really progress in their films a lot. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, are they trying to shill out like more movie heroines for just oh how do I word this? Um, obviously we all don't have a problem with female heroines, right? Like leads or
No.
anything like as protagonists, right?
No.
I would say,
No.
yeah. No, we don't have any problem with that.
No.
Um, if it's a bad lead, we'll say if it's a bad lead. Well, even for males, I'm trying to word this so I don't like people don't get mad, but they'll probably
We're gonna
still
get
will.
mad either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna get mad either way. Do you think it's like because there's a lot of female leads now? Do you think the quantity rules over the quality of how they are made? I don't know if I read or worded that right.
Is it quantity over quality? As opposed
Yeah,
to
is it quantity
female
over?
roles or female leads?
Yeah,
Hmm.
because you can say like, yeah, well, there are a lot of There's plenty of or male leads that don't work out, and I'm like, yeah, but there are quite a few that do work out. And right now, there's like for modern cinema, I feel like there's not really. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of female leads, but I don't think they're like memorable in any way. They feel all the same to me, honestly, because they all have that tough person feel to them. Like I can do whatever I want. They like never struggle, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas even just take now for like the Mandalorian, he's struggling. He's struggling to live in that
Oh yeah.
in those
he is.
2 episodes. Yeah, like nothing's handed to him. Whereas I feel like the female lead gets like nowadays gets everything kind of handed to them. Yeah, sure they face ambition, but it's or not ambition, but obstacles. But I feel like it's always off screen. They always tell you that it's like before you meet this character, she's had obstacles around her. You don't see the obstacles that she has to go overcome in the movies. She's just already like, yeah, I already did this. I'm battle hardened already, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about Ray, right?
Yeah, we can talk about Ray, Captain Marvel, um, Korra. You could say Korra. Korra is just more like Korra in the Legend of Korra. I mean, Korra is just. I feel like she just gets into trouble and like she's rewarded for it.
Is the
she
whole,
makes
I haven't
she does
watched
she does
everything.
she does bad she makes bad decisions but gets rewarded for it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think the thing in that one is like,
because in the first season she loses her powers. She loses her avatar powers.
Mm-hmm.
Because she made a bad decision. She went after the dude right away, and she lost her powers because he had the ability to take the bending away, even from the Avatar. But in the end, like Aang, like totally gave her back her powers at the end. It was weird. It was a weird episode. I thought it was cool at the beginning, but then like Landry talked me. He's like, no, no, no. Like this is like Aang totally like copped her out. I was like, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I could see how that would be cheap.
Yeah, it was a cheap move. Yeah, that's what you were saying.
At the end, anyway, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like Ray is one of them as well. Captain Marvel is is one of them. I don't really want to go into that because that's a whole weird thing.
like Captain Marvel. Yeah,
There's a lot of hate toward that. No, there's a lot of hate toward Ray, but Ray is one of those characters that I feel like, yeah, like I think they got her wrong, totally wrong.
Well, I mean, you can also just blame that on Rowan Johnson too. So
yeah,
because
that too.
this one probably should have been the Last Jedi. Should have probably been the one that's like, here's her trials and tribulations that she has to go through in order to become a Jedi.
Yeah,
if there were any. Like, yeah, this should have been that one.
Like her biggest obstacle was when he said, "Reach out," and she just sort of dumbly, reached out with her hand.
Yeah,
Like, oh.
That one they
and he's like, she doesn't get it. Like, no, when like Luke's like, when Luke messes around with her with the little leaf.
The Force. Is it the Force?
Yeah, the Force. Okay. Oh man, I shouldn't have showed you guys that. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like that's something to talk about maybe because you have like Ripley and Sarah Connor back in the day.
Yeah,
that are great female characters in their own part, but they struggled in their movies. Like I think Ripley struggled a lot more. Actually, they both have their same struggles. Because Ripley's still she's still gonna do a lot of things in there as well.
Yeah, she didn't. She couldn't save anyone, could she? Like
Yeah,
she tried
Their
to
whole
tell
crew
them how to
died.
go, but
yeah,
she ended up being the last survivor.
yeah. Like Sarah Connor in the first one, she's kind of like the damsel, but like in the second one, she grows out and learns. But off screen, she like learns how to fend for herself and do all that stuff. But she's in a mental institution. Everyone thinks she's
Yeah.
crazy. Even then, she still gets she's still scared of the Terminator. She doesn't have no trust. She has no trust in anyone, really. Honestly, tries
Yeah,
to kill Miles Dyson.
what's the first thing she does when Arnold walks through the elevator or the corner in
She
Terminator
screams,
2? She screams
runs.
and reaches for a gun, or
Yeah,
so he reaches for something to fight back.
yeah. Oh man, yeah. Those are awesome characters that I feel like they could have, looked to. I feel like nowadays it's just, I don't know. It's just they don't get it. They want to. I feel like they just don't want to like to
They
have
don't want to
the.
offend people.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
don't want to
thing.
offend
They don't
people,
want to offend
but
people and make like this is what we think a female should
yeah,
act. Because like in the 70s, we didn't really think about that. At least I didn't. Well, not the 70s, but
oh,
Terminator,
I was gonna say
Alien
boomer.
came out and stuff like that. The 90s,
Yeah,
90s ish. Why did I
yeah,
say 70s? Anyway, the 90s movies.
yeah,
We didn't have like, oh yeah, she's gonna be misrepresented, but this
yeah,
is just Ripley. She's in space. There's aliens trying to kill her crew. Like that.
yeah,
That's it. Period. There's nothing
yeah,
like in the background. Oh, we have to worry about is it a female director, is it a female writer, or something like that. Nowadays,
yeah.
that's the focus. That's what sells.
And I'm like, why is that the focus? Why should that be the focus? The gender, the gender of the protagonist, or like the sexuality of the protagonist, um, the race of the protagonist. Why does that matter? If it's a
Yeah.
good story, it's a good story. If you can get the character, if you can um have the character connect with people, you've done your job as for creating that connection with people in
Yeah.
movies.
Do you think it's that maybe they just you know put up the idea that it's going to be a woman first before actually coming up with a story that they're going to tell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Oh
sure
yeah.
of it.
Remember when Wonder Woman came out? Oh, Patty Jenkins is gonna be director for Wonder Woman, a female director, first
Yeah.
time. Blah 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 blah. And you're like, okay. Or when
Well, I
was
mean,
it
because
Black
like
Widow?
let's even Star Wars. Like, I don't know if they had already said that it was going to be a female lead for Star Wars before writing the story out.
I didn't hear that. I
Yeah,
I
heard
didn't hear
everyone
that.
getting
Yeah,
mad at fan being black.
because I don't
I
know.
think.
true.
Like it might because I kind of feel like some of them are like they're putting the actress first as opposed to somebody actually writing a story, a nice concise story,
Yeah,
and then just filling in the blanks with whatever. Like you know what I mean?
Oh, if they're
not
writing
running.
the character first before they're
Yeah,
casting at all,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're
I've
writing it
always
as.
heard. Yeah,
Mm.
I always heard like Ripley was written to be a man, right?
Yeah.
I've always heard
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
And there was a lot of backlash because like they didn't want a woman as a protagonist. They thought it wouldn't sell.
yeah.
And lo and
And
behold,
lo and behold, it's one of the greatest
Yeah. So
sci-fi horrors of our time.
it's like it probably should be more of a focus of actually writing a good story and then filling in who your character is going to be, if they're going to be male or female
Yeah,
in the grand scheme. Like it should be like your best story can be filled by anybody. I guess is what I'm trying to say. You
yeah.
know?
yeah, that's
I feel
true.
the
I
same
can
way.
see that.
I feel the same way. Yeah,
Like if we
yeah,
changed Ray to a guy, it would fit.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Like if you changed Ray to a guy in both of
yeah.
those movies, it would still be the same way. It's the same
I,
thing with like all the other characters around them.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like if she was a guy, I'm pretty sure we'd all have the same argument still as
Yeah.
well. Like, why is
Yeah,
this
it'd
dude
still be a
so
bad
OP?
movie.
Yeah, you know, I have no connection to this guy
It'd
or
still be
person.
poorly
Yeah,
written.
yeah,
Yeah, and then we would expect the second movie, or at least the middle movie, to explain why this guy is super OP and why this guy is doing all these things.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like it's Superman. Like we know why Superman is OP, and then here comes the Green Stones, and
Mhm.
it's all weak.
yeah. Or it's like anime. I always felt like this one sort of like takes what's it called in like certain anime, takes cliches from there, like the super OP main character.
Yeah.
Like you have
Yeah.
no idea why he is where. Like One Punch Man, I like give that thing a whole bunch of grief, but at least you find out, oh, he was training this whole time. You know, he trained
Yeah. He
this
just
all.
overtrained.
Yeah, he overtrained and became OP. Yeah, but like there are certain like anime series where yeah you have your protagonist and he's just like super OP and he like learns everything like out of like out of nowhere. I think it's mostly like the harem anime that does that
Mm.
Mhm.
because you always because I think it's always they always want the all the female characters in there to like fall in love with that that character, and so
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah. So he had to.
unnecessary OP. Yeah. Whereas like our favorite anime, Full Metal Panic, I don't think he's OP, honestly. I don't think Sakura's OP. Do you think he's OP?
I think in the first little arc he kind of is, but like then there's that other arc where his whole crew dies and he's the last one standing.
Which one are we talking about though? Not second rate, right?
No, the first season.
The first one.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
he's kind of not OP.
Yeah. It's like if you were OP, you could have saved everybody.
Yeah. Is that the one with not Kashim? What's his face? The guy with was it the black drive or?
Yeah.
Is it called the black
What's his
drive?
name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot his
think
name
of it.
though.
Oh, I don't remember.
Like
I wanna say
Gigan?
it's
No,
really-
wait, that's a monster.
Oh,
But yeah, that's when he stops being OP. It's like he's hit
Yeah.
with a wall, a literal wall.
Yeah,
mhm.
I always feel like he's kind of OP because he's like the youngest out of all of them, and he
Yeah.
like he has like and he's in charge of the arbalist or whatever. But he's oblivious in like actual like real world stuff. He's just dumb in that matter. He doesn't know
Yeah.
like how to communicate with people and stuff like that.
Yeah, he doesn't know the social nuances.
Yeah,
And then
that's
like,
yeah.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I was just going.
No, I was gonna say that's what I like about him, honestly. But in there too, the heroine, the one he's trying to protect, she kind of doesn't want him to protect him. It's not like at first she doesn't want him to protect him, but like they start growing a bond with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like she's always headstrong. And
yeah, headstrong.
even
yeah.
if someone has a gun, she's just like getting mad at someone.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like you have TNG. Is it TNG? No, that's the next generation. The TSR, the second rate.
Second raid, yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like if we could just everything gets turned to 11. He almost dies. She almost gets sexual harassed.
Yeah. And you find like what? Oh, was it because why did they take him off mission for her? Off of her. Remember?
I think the arbalest. He lost the arbalest
Yeah, okay.
because like there's a mission he had to. It was a long extended one, and he was in some city, and it was like a whole militia city, and it was overwhelming him.
Yeah.
So he had to blow up the arbalest to escape or something or other.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that one always kind of makes me wonder. Or
He did
I
something.
kind of get lost of it a bit, out of it a little bit. Then, do you want to talk about the third season, or
Oh,
no?
what was it called?
Not from
There's
Mofu,
Winds?
but
Invisible Victory.
Oh, Invisible Victory or War or something?
yeah,
Invisible
yeah,
Victory or War. What the hell is it? What is it called?
I think. Hang on, I have it right here.
Because Who Dares Wins is the game, which I really
Yeah.
want.
I need to play it.
Sorry, you bought it. Is it for the Switch? Do they have it for the
No,
Switch?
it's not for the Switch.
Damn it, dude. That'd be perfect for the Switch.
I know. Wouldn't it? Would.
Right?
I mean, they
Little
bring
chibi
all
robot.
the Japanese titles most.
Yeah, it's called Invisible Victory.
Oh, okay.
And that one he gets turned upside down as well, taken to the more even to the more you said 11, goes up to like 15.
Yeah.
That
he
one.
wants revenge.
Yeah. They start killing a lot of people in that series. Then I didn't really, but I don't like the twist of the person who was the spy in there. Honestly, I was like, really? Like, why? Like, why is that dude? Why is it that dude? I don't get that at all. Whatever.
Yeah. Me either. They changed the voice actor, right?
Yeah, they changed.
They
That's
changed
the only
voice
one?
actor for like the two older dudes.
Yeah, that sucks because they're awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
didn't really like the twist either, or the whole. I thought it was okay compared to the
Yeah.
other Full Metal Panics.
Yeah, it was okay, decent.
It started out
Decent.
strong.
It
Yeah.
did. It did sound as strong. And then he stays at the Coliseum for like the whole season.
About like
Yeah,
3
way
episodes,
too long.
Yeah, way too long. And then the
Yeah.
lady who's supposed to be Kaname like gets TP'd
Yeah.
or killed.
DP.
like,
I was
wait,
just say,
what?
whoa.
I'm like, wait, what happened? And then that like spins him off, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
That is so true. Like, why introduce? Like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that really irked me too. I was like, how are you gonna do that? Like, I know, like this. I know, like this is the age where you like no characters like safe.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but come on. I know anime does that as well. No character is safe. Like a lot of them do that.
Yeah.
No character is safe from death. A lot of the
I just
good
don't
ones
like
are
it.
actually good. Yeah.
That it's the reason why he gets mad.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that he didn't flinch, he just kind of sits there and then like, yeah, he's gonna act and do something.
Mm-hmm.
But if
Yeah.
he did, it would like, whatever happened, whoever the special forces that were there.
Yeah.
All right. You got off track.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did and we didn't because it's just comparing this and that.
Oh, female leads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, female leads. Are there any good female leads in anime?
Melissa Mao.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
true. Yeah.
Oh, he said leads.
Well, she's good character. She's a good
Yeah.
character. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a good character. Female character, honestly.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the scene in the second raid where like the twins ambush their squad?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they attack them with machetes and they just start butchering everybody. And the
Yeah.
only one who survives is Mao because she had
Yeah.
the right idea to lift up her P90 to block her face, which gets cut in half. And I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good scene.
Yeah, that's a good season. It is a good season, honestly. Any kind of strong female, honestly, just
Strong
any kind of
female.
Strong female.
like you can even like think like Toph is a good strong female.
in anime
Katara,
or movies? Just any
yeah,
female?
anime or movies.
Yeah.
Katara is a good female character as well.
Yeah.
Janeway, Star Trek.
Janeway, yeah,
Yeah, Catherine Janeway's pretty OP too. Well, not OP, but she's like, don't mess with her. She'll
Yeah.
screw up your life.
yeah. Almost did it there. Almost got
We're
to
still
a
good, right?
PG-13. Yeah, we're still
We're
good.
still PG. All right.
We're still PG. Yeah, I was gonna say we're still PG. Don't worry about it. What else is character?
I'm trying to think.
Because that's sad. Because I can think, I like most of the things are like most of the
Calm
most of
down.
my ideas are most of our my like my examples are like over like a decade. Not even in like the 2010s, not 20 teens. They're they're much older than that. That's I think
Yeah,
that's when we
that's
started
cool.
kind of like I think like in this decade we started well, especially like past like 6 years, we started seeing like a decline in how they write their female lead or leads or female characters in general. I feel.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's true. Like I can't think about something recent that really piques my interest.
Like,
Other than Janeway, but that's like the '90s.
yeah, I can probably say maybe Black Widow, maybe, but even then, it's kind of
Oh, movie, right? Oh, comics
yeah.
too, or
Comic,
just
you could say
animated
comic
movies.
or anime movies, whatever you want to, whatever you want, dude.
Yeah,
It's
probably
not this
movies
is
and TV and anime. Yeah.
yeah, like, but yeah, I can't really think of anything really.
Dana Barrett.
Dana
Oh,
Barrett, Sigourney
I
Weaver
can't.
again. Okay. Yeah, she's a good character, honestly. I feel like it. Maybe not in the first one because she's
Yeah,
more plays
probably the
more of the
second.
damsel. Second
It's
one, yeah,
possessed.
yeah. Second one, she has a stronger her character's a little bit more stronger. Yeah,
Oh man, I'm trying to think
I
so
am
hard.
trying
RoboCop,
too.
no, not RoboCop,
No,
not Terminator, not Demolition Man.
What about Princess Jasmine?
Princess Jasmine. Yeah, in the
Yeah, I
'90s. Are
would
you
think
talking about the
so.
'90s one?
Yeah, talking about the older
Because
one. Yeah, of
I was gonna
course.
say because in the new one they kind of yeah, she's still
Did
this.
they?
She's kind of they turn her up to like the umph degree in from what she
Okay.
was in the cartoon, how
Is it
she
too
is.
tryhardy?
Yeah, it's too tryhardy. Yeah,
Uh,
and I'm just like, ooh, guys, come on! Like she was already good. She's already a perfect example how like a woman should be, or a female
She was
character
like, I
should
don't need
be.
you guys to do this. I want to do this on my own. Or yeah, I want to do it
Yeah,
myself. Some basic, some basic thing like that. Like you don't rule me
yeah. You
type
don't
of
rule
idea.
me. Screw you.
how about speaking of screwing? How about Jessica Jones?
Jessica Jones. I have not
Jones?
seen that
Yeah,
series.
as I
Can
say, I haven't
you?
seen the series.
She's pretty like I'll do it myself sort of deal.
Mhm.
Kind of gets away
Yeah,
in the plot because like a lot of stuff could have been alleviated with help.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Okay,
you know,
Okay.
that's her character, I suppose. Yeah.
yeah. Hmm.
Uh, I had one, but I forgot it.
People, if you can think of a strong female character, any in anything, give us your say who it is and give us an example. If anyone watches this, but yeah, go ahead, EJ. What are you talking about?
Maybe Force Awakens, Ray.
Force Awakens, Ray.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
Finn
Force
tries to
Awakens Ray is
save him.
better written.
Yeah, because remember when they almost got nuked by the Tie Fighter, and then like Finn tries to save her, and she's like, "I don't need your help," and we
yeah,
know that because she's been living on this planet all her life.
Yeah.
and that makes sense honestly because she knows where everything is and knows what ship works and whatever works and what. Yeah,
Yeah, and she survived that long to like, yeah, I'm good. I can take care of
yeah.
myself.
If only they had a better writer for the second movie. Like I was saying, like they could have, established that she has a hard time, trusting people or being around certain people. Not certain people, because that would make sense. That sounds like she's racist. Like yeah, like she has a
Can I
hard
help you,
time.
Stormtrooper?
She has a hard time trying to connect because she was abandoned as a child, and
Yeah,
that's how.
Yeah.
And she lives alone.
yeah. And like the first father figure, which Han comes up to her, and then like she gets an instant connection with him.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I have to go back to Jakku because my real family's there.
yeah,
And that's heartbreaking because it's like when she finds Luke's lightsaber, and it's in your heart that they're not coming back for you.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah, like I still think that there was hope for her, but it's just the second movie just derailed everything.
Yeah, compared to think about the first one and how developed she was in the first 10 minutes?
Because like we said, like we keep saying, everyone developed everything, like started to develop. Like Finn would stop being a coward, you know.
Yeah.
At the end of it, then say Force Awake, Last Jedi, he goes back, reverts to being a coward, tries to run away again. He keeps trying to run away. I'm like, I thought you already said, I'm gonna be here now,
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't really say it. He kind of like after Kylo knocks her out, throws her on that tree. He's like, no, I'm gonna defend you. I'm gonna take on this dude that's probably gonna beat me up or kill me. Yeah, probably massacre me. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna defend my friends or whatever. Yeah. I mean, that showed promise there.
He literally doesn't get on the ship to leave. That's what makes him that he's on their side now. He was given the chance to leave the planet and decided, nah, I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
And like, you're done. You don't have. You can build from there, but no, it repeats again in the second one.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Or Kylo. Like Kylo has development too. Has hardcore development. Like you see him try to be like his grandpapa, and then fail like his grandpapa.
Yeah.
And then he still goes to the dark side despite knowing that maybe this isn't the life for me because like my master's a dick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we could have saw like his training and develop even more into the dark side.
Yeah.
But didn't see that. Now did we? Bested by a girl who never held a lightsaber.
You failed.
Oh man. Oh, that movie.
We're talking about again. We're back to Star Wars.
It's female leads. It always will go back to Star Wars because that's pretty much like the emphasis on like I'm gonna say it's weak female characters.
Yeah.
Like it's not essentially like saying they're weak in like physicality or mentalness. It's just weak as written.
Yeah.
Yeah. Portrayed or whatever. I don't want to say portrayed.
Weak development.
Yeah,
development.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind my heroine being or my protagonist being female at all. I don't care. Whatever. Being alien, be a bug, ant, trying to defend his nest. Yes, doesn't say trying to defend his colony. Twice. There's ants in a bug's life. Could be a toy. Just it doesn't have to look like me in order to for me to connect with it. And that's saying a lot because I have me and my brother are both Native American. I hate using that word because it sounds funny to me when I say it.
What do you prefer? First people?
No. I just go by Indian. Or you know what? I like to be called by my name,
Hey, you, Native American.
Yeah, like we don't get a lot of portrayal in movies. And if we do get portrayal in movies, it's always freaking Indian. Native or
spiritual leader.
Yeah. Well, you can say smoke signals, but that's like that comes out once every 50 years.
Wonder Woman had it.
Talking about Wonder Woman. That's
smoke signal. Okay, yeah.
How is he gonna communicate to us? He'll find a way. It's fucking sausage. Damn it.
PG-13. Yes.
Smoke signals. It's just so ridiculous.
Oh man.
It doesn't mean, what does it mean? Is it just like, hey, we're over here?
Yeah, I think that's what it meant. I was like, is he trying to communicate with something? Because that's what I thought smoke signals were. Like, you do something, send out a communication, but no, it's just like it just lit a fire. Yeah.
Did he have the blanket over it and everything? But it was just A pillar of smoke.
I think it was just a pillar of smoke. I don't think he even had the blanket or anything like that over it.
Okay. Just and no outrage. It's just
Oh man, I was thinking we should develop a movie based on like minority and see like they have powers, and like the rarer the minority, the more powerful you are.
Call it Minority Report.
Heck yeah.
Detective that can swim.
Yeah, strong female leads. I miss them. I want them. I want them to be a success because I have I have a niece. I have nieces. I just don't want them to be like, this is how we all should be.
Yeah,
we got to be perfect. Like, yeah, you can have flaws. Go ahead. Like, we all have flaws. But it's what you do to overcome that flaw, or the obstacles that are in front of you that make you.
Yeah.
Philosophy.
Make me cry out too.
Yeah. I know. That was pretty good. That'll never happen again. Yeah. I just want people to stop complaining. Yeah, also I just want people to stop doing that. Just, like, what was this race, like, race and everything like that. Stop talking about it and just let people, create whatever they want. Don't interfere with stuff. Or not interfere, but just don't get mad so easily, man. I can't stand it anymore.
Yeah.
I can't stand the Twitter culture that we live in. Stupid. It's childish. Like I always say to you guys, Twitter is just like nothing but high school drama. And you want to keep that drama. Like, it's people that still want to stay in high school. Because it's just drama, drama, drama. And like one little thing, you get mad at and whatever. And people are upset about it, and just like, why are you upset about this? Move along. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, I saw like people posting up a meme, and it was a turkey, and it was just like a girl it said something about, it was a turkey. It was a uh, uh an uncooked turkey, and it had its legs wrapped, or legs thing, or where you put the stuffing in, its anus or whatever, the hole. Yeah, it was closed. And there was another picture beside it, and it had it wide open. And on the top it said, like, something about freshman girls, first year or whatever. Yeah. Then senior year, it's like that. And it was all gaped and everything like that. And it was a joke. Obviously, it was a joke. But people, like, people that don't have a sense of humor, or just can't just let it go, just let it slide, or getting after it and everything like that. I'm just like, let it go, dude. Just let it go. There's no need for an argument. If you don't like it, just, go away. Just, not go away, but just like, nah, that's not funny. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Some people will find it funny. I was like, I like chuckled. I don't find it funny. I just find it, I was like, it was worth a chuckle. Like, like, like whatever.
She had sex.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, like that. And like people that didn't, like, were getting mad at it. It's like, that's not how anatomy works. And I'm like, yeah,
what?
Obviously. Yeah, I was like, yeah, obviously. Like, we're not dumb, guys. And I'm like, just stop making a mountain out of a molehill, please. Please, can you stop that? Sonic was not a molehill. It was a mountain already. And we made it a molehill. And we are now. Yeah. Yeah. Because the redesign was terrible. Or not the redesign. The design for it was terrible at first. Then the redesign, quote unquote, Plan B, was better.
Plan B.
Yeah. I just want all that to end, please.
Yeah.
And people will tell me like, "Oh, you're nothing but a fake anyway." I'm like, whatever. Like you're part of the problem, dude. I just had to get that out of there, off my chest. Give us a good story, please. Okay, I think that wraps it up, right? Or not, unless you guys have anything else to say.
No.
No.
No. All right. So this is pretty much just me ranting. This episode. You know what? I deserve one every now and then. But yeah. All right. I may not think of the words right. I may not get it right in my head, but eventually it comes out fine. Whatever. Like I said, I always think to myself, I need like time to think about what I say, and I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people don't do nowadays. Yeah. I need time to process what I'm thinking about, because in my head I'm like, oh, say it like this. No, say it like this. This is better. This is no, okay. Like, how do I frame it from not making people angry or whatever?
Softening the blow.
Yeah, softening the blow. Yeah,
because you're not gonna be able to find a way to not feel angry, because they're always gonna get angry about whatever you say, however you say it. It's just trying to say it so that way it doesn't sound as bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that'll do it. All right, that'll end this part 2 of Journey to Nerdom. We'll be back next week, depending on. Talk about the 3rd episode of The Mandalorian and whatever comes out this week, or this
whatever comes
upcoming. Yeah. Or if whatever we want to talk about, either one of these 3. Talk about the cat, constantly meowing. But yeah, we'll be back next Saturday. All right. Till then, I'm signing off. I am SR Native. You can catch me Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. SR Native, SR, and Native for all of them.
And I am Forever Delicious. You can find me on Twitch at Forever Delicious and on Twitter at Forever Delicious with the E before the R.
And I'm Zen Pixel. Zen Pixel, XEN Pixel. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to me rant and, getting this off my shoulders.
I think you deserve it, LT.
Yeah, I do. Just a little bit. But, it's not going to be like this all the time. Hopefully. But yeah, we'll see you guys next Saturday. So until then, peace out, guys. Have a good week.
Bye. I'm gonna let the cat out.